What is up, everybody? Wascals23 and another episode of NBA discussion. And as you can see the title, this episode is going to be about the Brooklyn Nets and are they the best starting five in the NBA? And I'll take you through their starting five. Well, you see in the thumbnail, but I'll take you through it again anyway. Deron Williams at the point guard. Obviously, this is an assumption what the starting five will be. Deron Williams at the point guard, shooting guard Joe Johnson, small forward Paul Pierce, power forward Kevin Garnett, and then your center will be Brook Lopez. Now, is that the best starting five in the NBA? On paper, I don't think there really is any question. It is the best starting five on paper. And I know Heat fans are probably shaking their head or scratching their head or disliking the video by now. But oh, wow, that was terrible. But to be honest, they are the best starting five in the league. And I'll tell you why they're better than the Heat. Yes, LeBron is better than Paul Pierce and Joe Johnson. I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Joe Johnson actually right now might be better than Dwayne Wade because Dwayne Wade's injuries and all that stuff. You cannot tell me that Deron Williams isn't better than Mario Chalmers. And then as far as the power forward center situation goes, it has to go to the Brooklyn Nets. So on paper, Brooklyn Nets to me the best starting five. Now, what does that result in how they would do in the regular season and the postseason? Really depends on how Jason Kidd is as a coach. That's just really confusing. A lot of people say he's a great guy, he's a great mentor, but how is it going to relate to? He's only 40. He has never coached before. This is a team that is very high profile. Jay-Z, part owner, and then you got a Russian billionaire as the other owner, or majority owner of this franchise. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to, I can't believe they actually didn't go out and get a more high profile coach, a Doc Rivers type of guy. George Karl, something like along those lines. Lionel Hollins. They went out and taking a chance with Jay Kidd, but I don't know how will result as wins. I think in wins wise, they are going to probably be the top 3 seed in the East. They have the potential if they go out and get a good bench to be a top 2 seed, maybe number 1. But their bench is not. That's why the Heat are better. The Heat are still a better team, because their bench is way better. They have way more shooters coming off the bench. Yes, the Nets do have JT, Jason Terry, coming off the bench, who's a good shooter, but they need more than that. CJ Watson, excuse me, is still there, but they got rid of some pretty good players. Marshawn Brooks, who was a young scorer. Obviously, they got rid of Chris Humphries, but I think the return was really good. But they need scoring off the bench to give them that lift and that push to really make a run in the regular season, but to make a run in the postseason. But as of right now, I think the Heat are still the favorite by far in the Eastern Conference. But really, to be honest, it just depends on how this Brooklyn Nets team meshes together. If they play like the 2008 Celtics, where nobody's selfish, nobody's going to just take too many shots, where nobody steps on each other's toes. I don't think anybody on that 08 team averaged more than 15 points a game, which was amazing. Team basketball is basically the thing I'm trying to say here. Playing team basketball, they will be great and they'll be legendary. But we're gonna have to see Brooklyn Nets. But on paper, they are easily the best starting five in the NBA. So Heat fans, I am saying that, and yeah, I do think the Heat right now, if I were to pick, will win the NBA championship again. It'll be a 3-peat. If I had to say today. There hasn't been a move that makes me change my mind. I think to be honest, if I had to pick, it'd be Spurs Heat again in the finals, and I think Heat might just pull it out again. To be honest with you, well, I don't know, because we'll do that. Well, I'll do an NBA discussion on that later on who I think will win and all that kind of stuff. Because I will wait to the beginning of the year and we'll see after all the trades go down how all that works out. But look out for more NBA discussion videos. If you do like the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe. One of my NBA discussion videos coming up will probably be on what the Lakers should do now that they got rid of, or not they got rid of, but now that Dwight Howard left. What should they do as far as their team and management goes? Should they lose and try to get a number 1 pick? Should they try to go ahead and just rebuild now and try to go get some quality players to build with or whatever? What should they do? So I'm going to do a discussion on that video on that. and on Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I might do a Kobe Bryant versus Michael Jordan video to see who's better. I did LeBron versus Michael, and got some pretty good feedback from that video. So we're gonna see. This was WiseScouts23 signing out. If you did like the video, again, I'll remind you, leave a like down below, and I'll leave all of TGN's information down in the description below. My partner. This was WiseScouts23 signing out. Peace.